Welcome back to VA Development, and today we are gonna learn on arrays in PHP 7. So let's get started. So first we have to start and say what is an array. An array is used to store a collection of values in a single variable. Arrays in PHP consist a key value pairs. The key can either be an integer, or a string. The integer in an array it has a different name, which is a numeric array. And for the string in the array section, the integer and the string have different names. The integer is a numeric array, and the string is associative array. And lastly, we do have a combination of both, which is called a mixed array. The value can be any data type. The values can be any data types. Alright, let's talk about numeric arrays, which is the integer. Numeric arrays. Numeric arrays store each element in the array with a numeric index. An array is created using the array constructor. This type of constructor takes a list of values which are assigned to the elements of the array. That's numeric, so an array is created using the array. Alright, so I'll show you guys an example right now. Assume that you guys have variable x and equals to array 1, 2, 3. This is called a numeric array. Let's see. Okay, once this array is created, its elements can be referenced by placing the index of the desired element in square brackets. Note that the index begins with 0. Yes, we all know, because you must start from 0 if you guys want. So let's do it. Let's create with brackets. So we say x starts with 0 equals 1, right? 1, 2, 3. Give me a second. I'm just gonna test this out. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we just create this in brackets so I can make it easier. You can either do this or you can do like this too. Alright, the number of elements in the array is handled automatically. Adding a new element to the array is as easy as assigning a value to it. So basically, you say if you want to add another one, you say x is 3, right? Equals 4. So equals 1 to 3. You say 3 as in this. So equals 4. You are adding an element, adding a new array. You can still do that. Next, the index, which is the index can be also left out to add the value to the end of the array. This syntax also constructs a new array if the variable does not already contain one. So, for example, you have variable x empty array equals 5. This will print out 4. Basically this. Okay, but yeah, you guys I think get the concept, right? So basically what this does, so you get x34, right? So you say empty string, because you guys don't want to put an empty array. You just put an empty array, you say it's 5. So this will still show up this, A4. Alright, so next, to retrieve the value of the element in the array, the index of the inside the square brackets. So you guys want to print out this, right? Let's comment this out. You want to print it out, you say let's now print it out. So now this will print out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the numeric array works. Next, the associative arrays, which is the string. So associative arrays, is the key. The key is a string instead of a numeric index, which gives the element a name instead of a number. That's straightforward, right? Numeric gives us number, string gives a name instead of a number. So when creating the array, the double arrow operator, creating an array, the double arrow operator, which is this one, is used to tell which key refers to what kind of value. For example, you assume you have a variable c equals array 1 c a 2 which is b 3 which is c. Let's get this y so we won't get confused. Okay, see? Basically we'll say 1 is A, 2 is B, so this is trying to refer to what kind of value is this, basically. Let's comment this. Okay, let's comment the numeric one so we won't get... Alright, so the elements and the associative arrays are referenced using the element's name. They cannot be referenced with a numeric index. So y equals 1, which will be A, y 2, which will be B, 3. So we see. Now let's print it out. So we say variable y. I'm just gonna copy this real quick. Or no, let me just retype it. So we say 1. The dot value, remember in our string thing, a video tutorial that I talked about dot value. If you guys don't know what a dot value is, go and check out my string PHP 7 tutorial. I will put the link down in the description for my string video tutorial. Echo y1, that will be in the variable y. This will print out ABC. See? This will print out ABC because see, basically you're saying over here I said this arrow is used to tell which key refers to what value. So we just put the keys, which is 1, 2, and 3, and the values are ABC. So it prints ABC. So let's say if we want to change to the value 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, right? It's gonna print out 1, 2, 3. See? You guys get that? The double arrow operator can also be used with numeric arrays to decide in which element that is a value when it's placed. Okay. Let's comment this out. Next we gotta do mix values. Mix values over here, I said that mix arrays, not values, my bad, mix arrays. The mix array is the value that can be mixed values can be either string or integers, it's mixed. So PHP makes no distinction between associative and numerical arrays, and so elements of each can be combined in the same array. For example, wait, let me just write it down. It says PHP makes no distinction between the associative and numerical arrays, which is a string and integer. So for example, I got z, variable z, array, we got 0, the double, the double arrow operator, which we say is 1, and we can say array 0 is 1. Let's say full. Now we can say bar. And then when you want to access the element with the same key, you just print out z dot value full, and you know what this will print out? You know what this print out? Hint, 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 hint. 1 bar. Over here we said what this does, so which key refers to what kind of value? 1 bar. Reload. There you go. There you go, one bar. That's all, that's the mixed array. Next, for our last array list, we got the fun part. Multi-dimensional arrays. Multi-dimensional arrays. Alright, so a multi-dimensional array is an array that contains other arrays. For example, you have two-dimensional array and that they can be construction in the following way, like this. So we got variable v equals array 0 0 0 1 another array, we say 12 13. This is called a multi-dimensional array. You just call an array that contains the other array. When you have created a multi-dimensional array, the elements can be modified using two sets of square brackets. Remember the bracket thing that I did over here? Basically something like that. But this is different. This is multi-dimensional array. So you do v 0 0, because you guys copying this 0 0 0 1 12 13. V That's all. See, we just created two sets of square brackets. Also, these are also accessed. The square brackets are also accessed in the same way. Let's say if you want to print it out, you say echo v 0 0 dot see, you get something like this 0 0 0 1 1 2 1 3. So that's how you create a multi-dimensional array. Okay, so the key can be given a string name to make it into a multi-dimensional associative array. You can also create a multi-dimensional associative array that is also called a hash table. There is hash table in Java as well, but I'm not going to talk about it because this is not a Java tutorial. Okay. Also, lastly, a multi-dimensional arrays can have more than two dimensions by adding additional sets of square brackets. Let me write it down. Multi-dimensional arrays can have more than two dimensions by adding additional sets of square brackets. For example, you got a variable f and you do brackets as arrays. you got, and then you do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 5-dimensional. Dimensions. You can do that, or you can do something like this too. You can put 4. This will do 4 dimensions. That is all, folks. If you guys have any questions, just shoot me a message or comment below this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on to the next video.